Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how-to style and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today's video is going to be, a fashion recap for me. I am going to kind of go over the things that I realized or the things that I learned about my style in 2022 so I can continue those in 2023. I do have 6 points, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so point number one or takeaway number one is color. If you have been following me for a while, or if you have been following me, I would probably say since last year, you would know that I am trying to get away from wearing black. I love black, it's very chic, but at the same time, I'm starting to enjoy color and I'm starting to realize that there are some colors that look really good on me. But when I look in my closet, and as I'm sitting right here, there's an entire section of black, and I did get rid of some black in my last closet purge. But whenever it comes to my clothing, I have noticed that a lot of my clothing is black. Whether it be for the office, whether it be just for going out, or whether it be for a gala, for a premiere, for a cocktail, for an event. Even my cocktail, as a matter of fact, when my mother and I went to the Nutcracker, my dress was black. I'm trying to get out of just wearing black and just putting on black for everything and trying to get away from black because in my opinion, black does not go with everything and it is not a solution for everything. So a couple of things that I realized in the warmer months, and I do have an entire section right over here, over there, and some in this closet right here. During the warmer months, I was wearing a lot of white. It just made me feel so crisp, so beautiful, and so classic. But then I also noticed with me trying to get away from black in the cooler months, fall and winter, I noticed that I was wearing more so of your neutral tones. Your pinks, your blushes, your tans, your whites, your winter whites. And if you don't know, gray is my favorite color. I have an entire section of gray in my closet as well. As far as colors are concerned, there is actually science, or it's scientific data behind the colors that you wear, and it has a lot to do with your complexion and your undertones. So in 2022, you guys would have seen me wear lilac head wraps, and you would have seen me wear lilac dresses and also lilac earrings. It's a pastel color, but I find that it looks really, really good against my skin complexion and on me. And whenever I was wearing that lilac dress or that lilac head wrap, I felt very beautiful, okay? The other thing is that I actually want to go to a color analysis to see other colors that look better on me. And I did notice this year I did purchase a lot more colorful pieces. My birthday dress was so out of my comfort zone, but at the same time, prior to purchasing that dress, I stocked it and I stocked it and I stocked it. But when I put it on for my birthday, I felt so beautiful and so glamorous, okay? Let me know in the comments whether or not you guys want to come along for that color analysis. I think it is going to be very interesting. So like I said, I have learned that lilac looks really good on me. I think that my birthday dress looked really good on me, and I'm very interested to see what other colors I could introduce to my wardrobe that will look good on me or that will complement my skin tone, okay? Number two, which is kind of the same thing, but not, and I would probably say, struggling with this since college. But number two is prints. I struggle with prints, I didn't so much struggle in college, but I struggle with prints now because there might be something that I will look at and it's absolutely gorgeous. I might buy it, I might wear it a couple of times, and then I go for it the fourth time and I'm just so sick of the print. I don't like the print. But I think I'm struggling with prints because of aesthetic. I find that a lot of prints, while the design might be gorgeous, while the silhouette of the dress might be gorgeous, I feel like a lot of designers mess pieces up with prints. And I wish sometimes that they could just make that exact piece and just give it to me in a solid color. And with me just, moving on or moving to different phases in my life, I am able to afford, certain things that I was not able to afford in college, even a couple of years ago. I'm able to afford, because in my video of 2021, I told y'all I wanted to start getting into moderate, contemporary, and ready to wear. And when we're talking about the price points that I'm referring to, I can't just buy prints, wear it for one season, and then just be tired of the print or throw it out. So I learned in 2022 that I have to be very specific about the prints that I am buying, because as you just heard me say, the clothing or the price point of the clothing that I am buying, I can't buy it at that price point and then wear it for a couple of times and then next season want to get rid of it, or just reach for it a couple of times and then be sick of the print. And I will give you a perfect example of that. For Ajay, which at this point, by the time you see this video, I will have 4 Ajay dresses. I'm looking at it here so I can explain them, and I'll put it up right here. For their spring and summer 2023 collection, the dress that I'm getting ready to pull up, I think encompasses my style to a T. It is me now. It will be me in 3 years. It will be me in 5 years. I love the silhouette. I love the back. I love everything about this dress. The only reason I will not buy this dress is because of the print. And this is nothing towards Ajay, but this print for me is ugly. And they have this print, for shirts and skirts. And I think they have it in a purse and they have it in shorts. It's a print for their summer 2022-2023 collection. I just do not like this print. And I believe this dress is between $500 and $600. At that price point, I can't buy this dress, wear it once, twice, or 3 times, and then be done with it. At that price point, I need to be wearing that dress on a regular. Not necessarily, every week, but at least once or twice a month, okay? So I am learning that I am very, very, very picky when it comes to prints. I'm trying to think of something printy that I bought this year that I still like and still love. I'm going to pause this video for a second and look through my new purchases, or all of my purchases for 2022, and see if there is a print. I found it. 1 second. Okay, so this is kind of an example, and it's kind of not, because this is a Zara kimono. I bought this print. I was stalking it. I wasn't sure I bought the print. I love the way that it looks, and I still love it to this day. But I would never wear this out of the house. This is like, throw on a head wrap with statement earrings and lounge in the house all day and cuddle with David type attire. This is like, I guess you could say, elevated lounge attire. I would never wear this out of the house. I still love this print, but this is not something like I bought it with the intention of lounging in the house. This was never going to leave the house, or this was never going to be like a fashion statement or a fashion piece or something that I would wear outside. So I still love this print, but at the same time, I would never leave the house in this. And when I paused the video, I was looking to see what print I have actually bought, like for a fashion statement or for a fashion piece, and I cannot find one. All of the clothing that I had bought in 2022 didn't have prints. They were different colors and different hues, but there were no prints. So like I said, I'm very particular about the prints that I buy. Okay, brands that I have been attracted to, or that I was attracted to in 2022, and why. So the 3 that I'm getting ready to name, and then I'll name a 4th one, and then I will share a brand with you, or a company with you that I have rekindled my love for, and it should really be no surprise. The first 3 is going to be Ajay, Leo and Lynn, and Eclair or Aisler, however you pronounce it. These are all Australian brands, and I'm finding in all of the dresses that I'm going to show you, there are no prints, as though what I said was true. And I'm finding that even though my style is classic, chic, and elegant, and somewhat modest, if you saw my last video, you would know what I'm referring to. But I still like pieces that are intricate, have detail, have texture. I don't like, although like I said, I'm a classic person, I still don't like to walk around with things that every single person has. I have my staples, but I still love statement dresses and tops and things like that. Very sculptural. And I will just give you the examples. So the first one is this Ajay dress right here, the puff sleeves, y'all know, or voluminous sleeves. This is not so much it's not on trend, but it will forever be a staple in my closet. This is from Ajay, and as we speak, I have another Ajay dress coming. So by the time this video is uploaded, I will have 4 Ajay dresses. One of them does have a print, but I think that it will be okay because it's backless. But it's this dress right here. This is not going to be everybody's style, but I love this because it is a shirt dress, but it is also fit and flare. So this is the first one, which is Ajay. The next one, which you guys know, but I love this dress, and I also have it in like a pinkish color. This is Shona Joy, which is also Australian. I love this company because they make beautiful linen dresses, but I love them because of the volume that their dresses have. I love voluminous dresses, as you guys saw with my Bottega skirt that I bought for my birthday. The next one is going to be Leo and Lynn, and all of these I would say are contemporary to almost luxury. The Shona Joy dress I think was like $340. The Ajay dress I think was $4 something. Now this was actually, I got it on sale. This is Leo and Lynn. I would probably have to say that this is getting into more so contemporary luxury, because the silk fit and flare dress that I'm looking at now is $1,100. It will probably not go on sale because it is one of their best dressers, but this is what I'm talking about when it comes to classic but intricate. So this is a fit and flare dress. This is also of linen, but it fits right here and then it flares out, but the top of this has lace and it is just so intricate. Okay, the next brand that I want to bring to your attention, and I don't even know why I'm going to hold this up because it looks crazy on here, but it is going to be from Self Portrait. It is my birthday dress, and as I was explaining to you guys, I had been experimenting with color. This color looks so good on my skin, and so does the lilac. So you have one neon color and then you have one pastel color. But I love Self Portrait, and I also have a black dress that you guys will probably see in another What Did I Wear video. But I love this dress. I love everything about Self Portrait because they have lace, they have fit and flare. Their aesthetic to me is kind of like Chanel with a twist. And although Chanel, is doing very well right now, and while Chanel is able to break into different generations when it comes to their ready to wear, I love Self Portrait, of course, because of the price point, but because of the quality and just about everything on their website, I absolutely love. Right now, if I had to pick a website, or if someone were to ask me, hey, what is your style aesthetic, or point to one company that encompasses your style or your aesthetic right now, it would be Self Portrait. And I think the reason why I am actually more attracted to these brands, or why I have such a brand affinity when it comes to these brands, is these are all overseas brands. And again, if you're not a fashion girl, if you don't really care, about things like this, you will notice that when you start getting into ready to wear and when you start going overseas for your clothing, that the clothing actually runs smaller than it does in the US. And it used to be, when I was even skinnier than I am now, if something was labeled an extra small, it wasn't an actual extra small, which leaves me out back and not able to shop at those stores. Ajay, Self Portrait, Shona Joy, those, especially Self Portrait and Ajay, I wear, I think it's like a UK 6, which is an equivalent to a US 2. We all know I do not wear a 2, but I'm just glad because their clothing fits me and I don't necessarily have to take it to my tailor and have huge tweaks. The Self Portrait dress, this is a UK 6, and it's stating that it's a US 2. I have not worn a US 2 in, I would probably say, in a year and a half. At my heaviest, I was 132, and I was a solid US 2. So I would say that this is probably more so a 0, but I'm fine with that because I can actually get on their website and pick a size and know that it's going to fit, or it's going to require very minor tweaks, okay? Now, a brand that I have kind of rekindled my love for is going to be none other than J. Crew. You guys would have seen me, I think, purchase at least 6 or 7 pieces from J. Crew. Alongside with the 2 statement earrings that you guys saw, I would probably have to say my best purchase for 2022 from J. Crew would be that blue coat. And as a matter of fact, I will go get it. This coat, and this is a size 0. I will link this down below if it is still available, but this coat is so classic, but what makes it on trend, or what makes it a statement coat, is the color. I would probably have to say that this is my second colorful coat. And funny enough, like when we first met, David actually bought me a lilac trench coat. But I would probably have to say that this is my best purchase from J. Crew and has rekindled my love for J. Crew. I love this coat. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is warm. It fits me like a glove. It fits to the T. Of course, I did have to take it in a little bit, but I love this. The quality and I got it, I think, like 45 or 50% off. So you know I love it even more. But this year has really rekindled my love for J. Crew. I got those 2 earrings. I got a top over there that I will show you guys in the collective haul for the month of December. I got the 2 statement earrings, and I even bought 2 of their famous pencil skirts. I got it, one in lilac, and then I got one in kind of like this brown cognac color. But J. Crew is someplace that I have always loved to get my basics from. For me, it's kind of like quirky chic, or it's kind of like business casual chic. And the way that I say that is because they will take like this right here, or like a mini skirt, or like one of their double serge wool pencil skirts, and they will make it with an on-trend color like the lilac and like the cognac. Also, they will make statement earrings out of birds and lobsters, because when I first started shopping at J. Crew, I didn't actually realize that their jewelry section, or especially their earrings, they actually do very beautiful statement earrings. Okay, so the 4th point is going to be ready to wear. If you would have seen my video for changing my style in 2022, you would have known, or you would have heard me say that I want to get into ready to wear. Ready to wear for me right now is something very much that has to be budgeted and has to be planned for. All bills have to be paid, and then we can have a free for all. Okay, so I would say right now in 2023, I have 4 ready to wear pieces from 4 different companies. I will show you the last 3, but the first one is packed up with the summer stuff. So the first one is going to be Costarello's. It is my blue sweetheart neckline blue maxi dress, maxi dress. I love that dress. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I've noticed with my ready to wear, I have not yet gotten to the point where I am just going to jump on Chanel or Dior and buy a bright green midi dress or mini dress, because that's just not a classic piece. And at the price point for a Dior skirt or Dior dress, you're talking thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. So I have noticed that with my ready to wear pieces, they're classic, they're a staple, but they have a little bit of oomph to them, or they have a little bit of a different characteristic to them. So I would say for the Costarello dress, what makes that different is the amount of volume. It is a fit and flare maxi dress, so it fits right here in the waist, snatches me, and then the volume and the way that it flows, and the way that it flows when I walk is what I would say is different. The next ready to wear, which if you've seen or if you've been a part of my channel, you would know that I stocked this. You guys know that I stock things over here on this channel because I have to be sure. The next one is going to be this Ulla Johnson sweater dress, and it was really a tunic. I actually had my tailor take it in on the side and then take in the slit. The slit was all the way up to the point of where you could see booty meat. Not my thing. But I love this. The fact that it is cream, which makes it a classic, and the fact that it is a sweater dress makes it another classic. This will stay in my closet for years to come, but the print and the intricateness of this, and then just the I guess you could say the intricacies of this, and then you have these little yarn balls right here, is to me classic, on trend, but yet a statement piece at the same time. For me, this is, I think, a few inches below my knee. This is definitely midi length for me. I throw this on with boots, I throw it on with heels, and I'm ready to go. Sometimes I wear it with the belt, sometimes I don't, but I love this piece. So it's classic because of the color and because it's a sweater dress, but I guess you could say it is fashion forward and it is on trend because of how intricate it is, okay? The next one, which I have already showed you, this was very much, by the time I bought it, it would not be considered, I guess, luxury, but it was a luxury price for its originality. But this, again, the color is very beautiful. It's not really like an on-trend color. It's not really like a classic color, even though it's very beautiful. But this is a fit and flare dress. So for my silhouette, fit and flare is the best dress for my silhouette or my body type. I love this because it is a fit and flare, which means it's classic. It will stay in my closet for a while or for a very long time. But then on top right here, you have this very intricate lace, okay? So it's classic with a twist, all right? And then lastly, the newest addition for my ready to wear, and this is what I bought myself for my birthday. I'm warning you now of the noise. Is going to be this Bottega Veneta skirt. And I will pop up a video somewhere over here, maybe like right here. You seeing this doesn't do this skirt justice. If you would have seen my what did I get for my birthday video, I will link that down below. You'll see what I'm talking about. So this is from Bottega Veneta. And I think at this point, most of these are sold out. I will link it down below if it is available. If you look at this, you will see a classic black circle skirt. You have, it's high-waisted, so right here it's going to snatch you. But what makes, and it's very voluminous, love that. But what makes this different is the way that Bottega Veneta chose to do some of, I guess you could say, the characteristics or the details of this skirt. And like I said, with me holding it, you can't really see it, and I will pop up a video. So you have the band right here that snatches you, and then you see that that same material comes down right here. This material that's like right here puckers out or sticks out and then comes down with the rest of the volume, okay? This is classic because it is a black circle skirt, high-waisted skirt with volume. It will never go out of style, but it is very on trend right now and is a statement piece because the way Bottega Veneta chose to make it pucker out some. All right, number 5. I do purges, I would probably say every warm months and then every cool month. And while I was doing my purges of 2022, I have come to the realization that I am missing staples. I am missing like a pair of tan boots, whether that be knee length, calf length, or just booties. I am missing, I would say maybe like a white bag. There are just a couple of staples that I am missing that I think that my closet needs and something that I can just kind of reach for. So in 2023, I want to make sure that I am buying staples that I am missing. As far as price point, depending on what it is, like for instance, if I see maybe like a pair of boots or like a very on-trend boot, I'll give you an example. My Colt Guy at Thigh High boots are absolutely gorgeous. These will be in my closet for a very long time, but somebody probably would not consider these classic because of the heel. That's why I bought them, because of the heel. These will be in my closet for a very long time. And they actually did make these in a tan color, and they'll be suede, but they didn't make them thigh high, they made them knee high. I've been looking at those and I'm waiting for those to come back in stock. But just like basic stuff, I am missing staples. And it's so funny because, you know, I'm into fashion, but at the same time, I'm missing staples. But as you guys know, whenever it comes to my videos, I always like to be transparent. So I can confidently sit here and say that I am missing staples. I do not have a camel colored coat that I'm looking for, or that I'm not looking for, but I don't have a camel colored coat just in my closet. You guys would have seen me with the blue coat from J. Crew, and then you guys also would have seen me with that, black leather coat with the huge faux leather, and that's really what I wore to all of Aiden's games. But there are just a couple of staples that I am missing that I feel that will take my closet to the next level and that will complete a lot of my looks. Okay, and the last point 6 is accessories. When I started my channel and when I came out of college, you would have seen me, I would probably say, especially at work, you probably would have seen me with a statement necklace anywhere from 2 to 3 days out of the week. I noticed that in 2022, not only did I not wear statement necklaces, but I did not wear necklaces at all. It was all right here for me. So in 2022, I realized that I have moved from statement necklaces to statement earrings, okay? So I just kind of wanted to point that out because I have several statement necklaces and they're gorgeous, but I just don't wear them. What I do want to get into, though, is sometimes maybe just kind of like wearing very simple necklaces and kind of like layering them. I will link my 2 favorites down below. It's a Black-owned company, and the name is missing me right now, but I will link it down below because I do actually have 2 of her necklaces. They're like coins. I have the Jamaica coin, which is the Aki coin, and then I think I have the Queen of Sheba coin, okay? But she has Nigeria, she has Niger. I will link that down below. She's on, I think it's Ami. I want to say it's Ami. Don't quote me on that, but I will link her down below. Also, accessories. I need to get more into accessories because I'm also noticing just, you know, when I'm playing dress up in my closet, or when I'm watching someone else, they could have on, let's say, a basic white tank top or like a basic white button up, kind of open up a few buttons, have on like very simple earrings, have on a couple of stacked rings, and then they will have on like a choker with like something dangling, or they'll have like a couple of layering, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks chic, it looks good. And the next time I see them, they might have on that same button up, but they've changed up, you know, their hair, or maybe they've changed their necklace, or maybe they changed their earrings, maybe they put on a red lip. and it gives a very different look. It gives a very different aesthetic. So I need to work on my accessories. I will continue with the earrings, the statement earrings, but I also need to focus on belts. There's a Valentino belt and a YSL belt that I'm looking for. I think I'm more partial to the Valentino belt because it is reversible, so I can have one color on this side and the other color on that side. As far as like accessories, like belts, scarves, maybe even hats. I'm not really a hat girl. I do like the look of like that wide brim hat, but I just don't know how practical or how much I'm going to get wear out of that. As a matter of fact, Banana Republic had a sale, I want to say by the end of the year, and they had like the world's largest straw hat. That I am going to wear, of course, when we go to the beach. But just like in everyday life, I don't reach for hats, but just accessories, you know, bringing up or getting my accessory game up to par. So like belts and scarves and stoles, just little things to kind of just tweak outfits a little bit. I used to also be very into brooches. And as a matter of fact, they're sitting right there because I picked them up from my mother's house. But I used to be very into brooches. I saw the Christian Dior one that I thought that was beautiful. I saw a YSL one that I thought that I was beautiful. And I also do like the stacked ring look, but I'm a gold girl, and my engagement ring and my wedding ring, I think they're white gold. I just kind of feel like it would look weird with me having my ring on and then like stacking. I've seen other women do it and it looks fine. I just got to kind of figure out what I think is going to look like for me, because I actually really like that stacked look. I would like to wear some other type of rings just besides my, you know, beautiful engagement ring and wedding ring. But those are all the things that I have kind of noticed in 2022. I want to make sure that I carry them into 2023. And then, of course, at the end of 2023, we will do this video again. And the next time I do this, I actually want to go through outfits, my best and my worst outfits of that year. So I need to make sure that I am capturing all of those. Let me know down below what you learned in 2022 about your fashion style or aesthetic and where you want it to go for 2023. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, you know, right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.